Let's talk AEW Double or Nothing predictions. We're going to go from some order. Let's start with Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe in a stretcher match, which I think is basically going to be like an ambulance match. Ricochet is going to win. I think Mark Briscoe's already beaten Ricochet once, trying to build Ricochet as like a heel, so Ricochet is going to beat Mark Briscoe. Then we'll go across to the Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas. And listen, I get it. Dustin Rhodes has been in the game a long time. Bobby Lashley's going to murder that old man. The only thing I think that might happen is MJF gets involved, but I don't think they'd take the titles off Bobby Lashley and Shelton. I think maybe MJF comes out to help them, setting up another thing with them, and then hopefully Cedric Alexander comes in when, like, basically making so MJF is like, oh, I'm in the group, I help them win the match, and then they destroy him, probably on Dynamite. Then let's go with Kazuchika Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey never been pinned before, at least in AEW. He's taken that pin. Kazuchika's going to pin that boy. Okada's holding that title until he unifies him or Kenny unifies the belt. That's it. Because I've got too many belts going on here. They're going to unify them. Then let's go down here to Nigel McGuinness versus Daniel Garcia versus FTR. I think FTR are going to win. I don't know, because the whole time they've been saying Nigel and Daniel Garcia are like, we can't beat FTR, we can't beat them. I'm guessing, I'm seeing a very equal footing for heels and faces winning here. So I think I'm going to stick with FTR just because it makes sense. They're the ones who turned heel. Maybe it gives like Nigel McGuinness a training arc for something as well. Yeah, I think they're going to lose to FTR Bald and FTR Gunn. Then let's go with the Anarchy in the Arena match. Even though I think, is this going to be the main event? Probably not. I think the top match is going to be the main event. Kenny Omega, Swerve, the Ops, and Willow versus the Death Riders and the Young Bucks. I don't know with this one. I mean, if someone else gets involved, I mean, like, Gabe Kidd isn't on the poster, but Gabe Kidd could come out to help the Young Bucks and the Death Riders, obviously. Although, is this the most I think this is the most up-to-date poster. This is a tough one. Because, like, if the faces win... No, because whoever wins the top match is going to face Mox. So it doesn't really... It's not really anything the faces are going to get out of beating these guys. I mean, there's the trios titles, I suppose, but... And it sets up a trios match, maybe? I'm going to go with the heels. Just because you're going to keep Mox strong for when Darby and Everett takes that title off him. So I'm going to go with that. He'll probably murder someone on their team. I don't know. It's a rough one, I think, that one. Well, I spent a long time on that one. Let's go with the women's title match. Toni Storm versus Mina. Toni's going to win. Mina stood tall. It's going to be a good, hard-fought match for Mina. Hopefully it's not a match where Mina loses and then goes all the way down to the bottom of the rung. It's, you want it to be like a Stone Cold Bret Hart. Doesn't necessarily need to be of that quality, but Stone Cold Bret Hart, where it makes Mina... Everyone loves Mina anyway, but it really makes her into the superstar she is. Let's go with the women's Owen tournament winner. It's going to be Mercedes. They've completely telegraphed Mercedes versus Toni at All In. Just completely. And then Ospreay versus Adam Page. This is one where I don't know. I would say I'm leaning towards Ospreay, just because he cut that really good promo recently, and also Hangman losing, I think, is gonna be him finally getting that complete face turn. I just think that taking that loss, him having to reflect on it, I think that's where the pennies, the fifth penny is gonna drop. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions for AEW All In 2025? That's not All In, it's Double or Nothing. God damn it. God damn it. What do you guys think?